It's going to be good. So that brings us to our Just for Fun segment, and it's a fun one this week. I mean, it's, always fun, but a little bit extra. In honor of Bryant-Denny Stadium approving alcohol sales, what would each coach order at a bar? So, Jesse, I'd like to start with you and Mark Stoops. What is he ordering when he goes into a bar?
No doubt in my mind, he only goes to whiskey bars, and he is ordering a double Pappy Van Winkle neat.
All right. All right. I like that one. Kirby Smart.
Kirby Smart is always extraordinarily jazzed at all points in time and is just like a little firecracker. So he's getting a vodka Red Bull.
That checks out.
Done.
That checks out. Sam Pittman.
Twisted tea.
I love it.
Drinks twisted teas. And if they don't have him at the bar, he brings his own.
Right. He just brings his own. Yeah. Brian Harson.
Brian Harson, because he just seems like a pain. And this is a drink that every bartender hates to make. And also he lives in the middle of cow country. So he is drinking a White Russian.
All right.
Nice.
And then Mike Leach.
Mike Leach has to drink something that seems a little pirate-esque. So he's got to have some rum. So Mike Leach is going to drink a Dark and Stormy.
Nice.
Very good. Yeah, and maybe as a second, maybe like some Captain Morgan, maybe, I don't know.
Mojito guy.
Yeah, he's a big mojito guy. I can definitely see that.
There you
or
go.
just drink Malibu straight out of the bottle.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. So we're gonna do Grant. We're gonna get yours, and then I'll get Matt's also. So you have Eli Drinkwitz first. What do you got?
Okay, so Eli Drinkwitz, I definitely peg as a wine guy. And I kind of thought about this when I saw it, and I was kind of torn between red and white, and I really spent a lot of time pondering that one. But I ended up settling on like a Pinot Grigio for Eli Drinkwitz. I think you have this nice little wine goblet ready to go.
All right.
Is it a wine club?
Yeah, probably.
Matt says for Eli Drinkwitz, he's going to do the scotch and water. Hold the scotch. said with crap eating grin. Stop giving me drinky, he says.
And it's a wine and book club. Thank you.
There you go.
Yes, they just finished like where the crawdads sing. Yeah.
That's it. All right. Brian Kelly. Grant.
So Brian Kelly, I've got him pegged as like a rum and coke guy. One of those guys at the bar, has a lot of money, kind of hits on the bartender, whatever. Rum and coke guy.
Yeah.
So I think with this little cocktail straw sticking up.
Matt has blank. Apparently he just was at a loss for Brian Kelly. Who knows? He's an enigma. Let's go with Billy Napier. What do you got, Grant?
Yeah, so I think Billy Napier is kind of a classy guy. So I picked him with like a double bourbon on the rocks, nothing fancy, just getting the job done.
Okay. Matt has him as a red wine. He strikes me as the wine type.
He could be a wino. Yeah. He can hang out with Drinkwitz.
There you go. And then Lane Kiffin.
Oh, whatever's cheap for Lane. Okay. So like Pabst Blue Ribbon, Natty Light, Bush Light, whatever they drink at frat parties and stuff. And it's funny because I saw Matt's answers pop in and we had like the same thing written down. Once again, great minds.
Yep. He said Natty Light as well. The official beer of the Ole Miss frat party. So,
sir.
Not wrong.
All right. Clark Lee.
Yeah, so Clark Lee, I think him is just a brass tacks kind of guy. I think he's just drinking water. He's just focused on Vanderbilt being the best in the country. He's just focusing on that weekend over Elon.
There you go.
Phoenix.
That's it.
And he's just getting water. Yep.
Yeah, Matt has Clark Lee as Pepsi. He's a Pepsi kind of guy.
Yeah, he just doesn't seem like a drinker,
Yeah. I thought it was pretty funny.
In Nashville, which is just
right.
All drinking.
Well, in hindsight, he did say Vanderbilt was going to be the best team in the country. So maybe he's a drinker. Yeah.
He's on the sauce already.
Delusional.
Yeah, he's doing something. The devil's lettuce. Who knows?
That's it. All right. So I had Josh Heupel, and he's an Oklahoma alumni, but he's at Tennessee now. So I think he's going to go with the most popular Tennessee whiskey, Jack Daniels. When he's feeling a little celebratory, he'll mix in some Coke with that. I got for Shane Beamer. I have nothing to back this up, but in my mind, Shane has always thought that Beam was close enough to Beamer, so he drinks Jim Beam. He's kind of edgy though, so he drinks the Devil's Cut.
I was gonna say, I hope it's not the white label.
No. So, all right. So you're gonna like this one, Jesse. So Nick Saban. So there is a beer called the Oatmeal Cream Pie from Pigeon Hill Brewing Company. It's an American, for those who don't know, it's an American brown ale that many say tastes very close to an actual oatmeal cream pie. I feel like this is exactly what Saban would end his day with at a bar. Like his day ends in much the same way it begins. Yep. Just with a brown ale spin to it instead of a little Debbie snack. All right.
I want to try that now.
Right? Yeah, I'm intrigued. Jimbo Fisher. So Jimbo's from West Virginia. So we're just going to go with straight up moonshine. Or
you know who else is from West Virginia?
Who's that?
Nick Saban.
Oh, there
Uncle
you go.
Daddy.
The connections are endless there. So if not, it's any bar he can find that carries something close to that. So the only thing more entertaining than Nick Saban or Jimbo Fisher in a bar would be Nick Saban and Jimbo Fisher at the bar together. the tension would be.
They respect each other. Remember?
Well, yeah, we've got the greatest respect for Nick, and all right. So cool. Well, I quite enjoyed that. That was